defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Deploying jammer. ED mounted. Don't stand close. Initiating jammer. EDD mounted. Let them come. Using shield. Jammer ready. Device primed. Keep an eye on board. Jammer ready to activate. Reloading. Ambush set. Stay clear.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Reloading.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All secured.
Surrogate deployed. Time to surprise them.
Budget ready. Budget online.
Bomb located by attackers.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
There we go. That should be done then.
Throwing smoke grenade.
Yeah, go for it, go for it. Sure. That was a lot of deaths happening all at once. Crunchy barely survived a Capcan trap and then died immediately to the Capcan of Chip, a demon on very low HP from an earlier engagement, and that's Nordic gone as well, leaving Peter in a 1v3. We've seen Peter do some insane things before, so wouldn't be surprised if he does something insane here as well, like a 1v3 clutch. He does have time. Oh, but he doesn't have the HP anymore now that he runs into that Capcan trap. He picks off Chip. That's a good kill. Is he aware of the player in bathroom? That would be Demon. It looks like a ring around the rosy, and I don't know if he was indeed in bathroom. Danskin checking around, trying to see if he can find him. Peter gives himself away when he shoots that Capcan trap, and it looks like Demon's going to be coming around on the opposite end of him. Peter in a bad situation right here against these two defenders. Oh, and it's Demon who picks him off from a memorial room. Who dieth second, asks Anvil, presumably not wanting to be the one who dies next. Just to reiterate back towards the Blitz was obviously the target ban onto Anvil. The Rook could have been a target ban onto multiple people. I think probably on Chip. I've seen Chip play that operator a lot. Also Crunchy, and I think it's safe to say that the Oryx ban is a target ban onto Jordan, who loves to play Oryx, no matter the map, no matter the site. Where the fuck are these people? Oh, there we go. This map way bigger than any other map that I'm used to, so these controls are gonna be a bit shifted, but it's fine. Now usually if this was a competitive scrim, that's the wall that you want to get. Oh, there goes Anvil. Anvil dies again. Oh, that's unlucky for Anvil. Yeah, this is usually the wall that you want. This is the wall that you want, because then you could have you could be all the way down here if you have some flank watch like claymores or an air jab. You could be all the way down in this hallway and cut off any rotation through here, and also you have control of a site where you plant in the smoke here on that wall. Yeah, see they're putting shit down on it so that they don't breach that wall immediately, but that wall is crucial if you want to actually take this site. But considering that this is a casual scrim, and they're not even bringing any hard breach, I don't think that's something that they're going to be worried about. Yeah, Jordan bringing the Lion and sneaking up these stairs. Someone is at the top of these stairs. Someone knows that he's there. There goes Demon, waiting for Jordan to push up. Oh, and Danskin in a trade. Danskin takes out Nordic, but Peter takes him out in return. Jordan does drone for himself, make sure that he doesn't die up here. Demon, after being droned up, does switch positions. Crunchy with the Blackbeard, pushing up to this window. He does lose that one shield, but survives. Demon nearly loses his head there, but survives just a little bit. Good thing Crunchy whiffed. Meanwhile, Jordan is making his way all into sight, and he does take out Chip, making it a 3v2 here. Demon still being challenged. Tries to rotate away. That's Peter on the opposite end, and looks like they have full control over sight. Demon rotates back in just the right time. Meanwhile, Crunchy dies to Kozak, and suddenly this is a 1v2, make it a 1v1 as Peter takes out Demon as well. Against Kozak, he does a lot of damage to him, but it's Kozak that wins the engagement there in the end. Great job there from Kozak to win that round. Huge.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Here we go into round 3 here. Looks like they're still holding. Nope, they're holding it down in kitchen. I thought they would be holding still upstairs, but they're holding in kitchen.
10 seconds left
Now,
before insertion.
again, if this was a real game, which it isn't, you'd want this wall open, and this wall open, and this sort of fountain side control. Those are crucial. Oh, Anvil dies again. Anvil, just for some reason, is fine spectating this entire game, it seems like, which is really unfortunate. We see Kozak bringing out the castle, cutting off some interesting spots here. I didn't mention the frost play, but they are playing quite a lot of frost. Demons bringing frost every round. That could do some damage, especially if they are not careful, which I hope they won't be, because good Pugmat is always fun to see. Nordic's already made his way inside of the map. He has view of the site almost over that main window, and there's a lot of people here near him now. If he's not careful, he could lose his life. It's Demon waiting at the bottom of this drop still, and shooting out that cam gives him away. Demon peeks, and he loses that gunfight. Great job there from Nordic to get the headshot and to win that engagement. But it's Danskin at the bottom of those same stairs waiting for an engagement. And there's that engagement from the Hibana. It's Nordic from the top of the stairs to take him out. And suddenly it's a 4v2 for these two players. Chip holding anchor on site, while Kozak roams with quite possibly the worst weapon in the game. They do go for a plant, but they have to get off it. Chip gets one. Chip might get another here. That's on the opposite end of the wall, so he will not be getting anybody through the wall. But they're still not going for this plant, and that prox alarm gives somebody away. It's Kozak here, who with the shotgun nearly takes out Crunchy, but it's Crunchy actually that does a lot more damage, and Chip goes down as well. It's all up to Kozak now on 50 HP against Crunchy and Peter. He does still have eyes on the diffuser, so he could still win this. However, having that shotgun in place, in hand, is what's going to not do him all that much good. Peter rotates around, and it looks like they're going to double team him. They do pick up the diffuser. They go for the other side for the plant. Kozak can't really do all that much. Can't engage from far away. They get off the plant once more. Still trying to win with that shotgun from far away. He tries it, but Peter wins the gunfight. I think if he had the ump there, he would have been just fine, or even if he had pulled out the pistol. But with that M1014, quite possibly the worst shotgun in the game, it is impossible to do anything. It's 2-1 so far. Orange team picking it up, even though they are playing. Although I will say, Anvil is dying every round, but he still gets to put down his utility before he does. So they're getting the benefit, at least gadget-wise. I mean, if he played a different operator, for example, like Capcan, and placed his utility down before dying, that could be very, very crucial. And even playing somebody like Jaeger and dying only after placing the utility down is still a massive advantage, even if you don't have the manpower. I mean, it's the equivalent of somebody spawn peeking and dying.
10 seconds remaining.
Meanwhile, the other team, I mean, they won the last round, so they really gave it their all, and they won the last round. So good job on that. They've switched off of the Habana plays. There we go. Oh, not Habana plays. The Amaru plays. It's Demon that goes out first. The Mute this time, not the Frost like he has been playing so far. Kozak again with Castle and that shotgun. I mean, that's going to be a good luck to ya. Danskin takes out Nordic in a very, very early engagement. Straight through a window. He tried it and he failed it. Some windows are breaking. Oh, that would be the door that Peter's looking at right now. Forces Danskin to move off where he was. Jordan trying to enter the map through places that have never been used for that. So, as long as he's aware of his surroundings. Sending out this Flores drone. Now, Flores drone could do a lot of damage. Never mind. That's a very well placed mute jammer from the deceased demon. That's a good angle to hold. And this is an even better angle to hold here from Anvil through this hatch. If he doesn't get droned out, he could be doing a lot of damage. And it doesn't look like they droned him out, although he is still going to move away regardless. And there goes Jordan, takes out Kozak. That's a huge kill there. He is aware of the hatch being broken, so it's a good thing that Anvil moved away. It looks like he's going to try and flank them a bit. Chip with a punch hole, waiting for a careless attacker. As is Danskin, who sees just a little bit of Crunchy there. Does whiff in the end, does not get the pick. Chip still holding an angle through that punch hole, and Anvil slowly rotating around. Now, at the top of these stairs is where he could do some serious damage, but they are aware of his presence there, and that smoke is very, very well thrown. Jordan goes down in the middle of the hallway through the smoke. Anvil unaware that he is down. There goes Danskin, who was aware that he's down. He pushes out. He nearly kills the... oh, never mind. A lot of trays go out there. Crunchy gets one, Peter gets one, leaving Chip in a 1v2. Now, with 28 seconds left on the clock, he could do this. However, that wall being open and that door being open, it could be bad for him, as could that door. Peter rotates around and gets the kill, making it 2-2. Fifth? I'm confused. Anyway. Great job there from blue team to bring it back around. It really wasn't looking like they were going to win it. But they just got those trades out really, really quickly. and managed to win it out in the end. Great effort from both teams. Here we go on to round number 5.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
A
defused
little
by
bit of
attackers.
Monica in my life. Back to this site they go. That would be office and bedroom. That's what this site is called. Doing the same thing that they did last time. And you know what? It worked well for them last time. They could probably do it again, especially with that mute play again. Obviously that helped them a lot. It prevented this wall being breached from the window. We saw Peter try to do that. It prevented this wall being open. This one down here. Demon goes out again. I'm not sure whether they're not just taking turns for it to be for everyone to have a shot of being TK'd at some point or being losing, not being able to play the round. But you know, their choice. Jordan already making his way through the map. He could get caught here by somebody on a very deep roam, and it looks like that somebody is Kozak and is actually Danskin as well. There's 2 people in a deep roam downstairs. It's Danskin who catches Jordan off guard, takes a little bit of HP off him, takes even more there, leaving Jordan on a sliver of HP. Jordan rotates around. Meanwhile, Peter, in an engagement with Kozak, does win, but does lose a lot of HP. It looks like they're trying to concoct some sort of plan here, or maybe waiting for Danskin to push them. I'm not sure that Danskin is going to be that gullible. I think he's just going to wait for them to come out. And a goo mine at the top of the stairs gives Crunchy away, who's trying to... Oh, no, that wasn't Crunchy. That would have been Peter then. In a 4v3, blue team does have everything they need to win. But will they, is the question. And Danskin in an engagement against Jordan does lose the gunfight, leaving Anvil and Chip to do this all on their own. Anvil in a good position, but a bad angle. He does die to Nordic. Great job from Nordic. Chip all on his own, trying to win this. He knows where they're coming in from. He hears the goo mines go off in bathroom. He knows there's one. Bit of a ring around the rosy, and it's Nordic who gets another kill. Well done from Nordic to get that 2K. Huge round here for blue team to make this to make this a clean sweep so far. 3 rounds in a row for blue team. It looks like orange team got cut off on a very good foot in the first 2 rounds, and then slowly started falling apart for all the other rounds. Hopefully this complete shift of their lineup will do them good, and will make it easier for them to win. They have the Capcan and the Thor now. That could be good, but I think with the amount of droning happening from blue team, I think the Capcan is becoming a little bit less likely to do any damage. I mean, we've had somebody running into a Capcan in the first round and then not much after that. I think it'd be a good time now that you've lulled them into a sense of security to bring out the Frost as well, again, since we haven't seen her in a couple rounds either. Now, the Mozzie is a good pick, considering how much they love to drone. Caught out that intel in the bud. And, of course, there goes Anvil, again, who is really not the operator they should have lost this early. Danskin with a very, very aggressive shield play, playing this Ella, who is a very, very strong operator. That Scorpion hits very strong, but you know what also hits hard? It is that AUG in the hands of Kozak, who gets the kill onto Peter, making this a very clean 4v3 very early on, and his rotation looks like it might just get him. Meanwhile, Nordic very close to site, still droning away. Jordan, with the diffuser, is in the first engagement of this round for himself. He whiffs that send throw, so there's that. Rotates all the way around, and it looks like even more engagements are coming out as Dansken takes out Nordic. They were looking good, but not good enough, and Dansken with a huge 2K. Kozak to clean it up with a C4 onto Nordic, or onto Crunchy. Would that have been Crunchy? Yeah, it was Crunchy. Nordic was playing the Iana. Stupid punch hole, says Jordan. I'm not sure that was your problem there, but you know, GG, good try. 3-3 there. Orange team finally bringing it back, securing themselves an even split on the first half, on their defending half. Now starting to attack. Immediately completely different lineup from what we saw on the blue team. And blue team bringing a quite different lineup than what we saw on orange team. Crunchy bringing that Valkyrie. Peter hurting himself a little bit with the impact. Can't say I haven't ever done that with Maestro. You know, you go to place down the evil eye, and then you just chuck an impact grenade into the wall and take half your HP off yourself. But you know, you make that up later on with the zaps, so it's not all bad. We see Demon bringing that Blackbeard, which Crunchy brought in the first round and then never again. Kozak bringing the Hibana, which we saw Peter play most rounds. Bringing that Maverick is Dansken. I think probably maybe just for the gun. I don't see many places for that to be useful. Although, in fairness, it could be used on these walls. There's a lot of walls on this site. Just to make little holes. If you have... Wait, never mind. This isn't that site. Actually, it could be useful on this side as well, especially if they're bringing a mute, which they are not. And it's Anvil who... Oh, he kills himself with a grenade. Well, there goes their sledge, who I thought was going to be rather useful. It's Nordic who takes out Dansken very early on. Great job there from Nordic, and great job there from Nordic to try and take on another. He does a lot of damage to Demon, and safe to say the only reason Demon won that gunfight is because he was the Blackbeard. Great effort there from Nordic, and great job there from Demon to keep himself alive for a little bit longer, putting them in a 3v3 after Dansken lost his life so quickly. Kozak droning out at the top of these tower stairs and breaching the wall. Oh, he wastes for Hibana pellets trying to breach that wall. It looks like he's gonna try and engage with a bearing 9. Chip gets down into a frost trap, which exactly as I was saying, now that people are sort of in the comfort zone, now is a good time to bring out the frost. And Peter with a huge flank here could get, but he whiffs a lot on Kozak. Finally gets the kill onto Kozak on very low HP. Jordan, the only one on a good amount of HP right now. Inside the site, he can hear them crawling around the hallway there. Can he do anything though? And I think Demon might be in a very good position here. I think he looks away just at the right moment. Does Jordan. Jordan getting flashed out in sight, but it's not quite hitting him. Which is very, very good. And it looks like they're swinging around the other side. This is where Peter could really come into play. He's in a great position. He could do something huge, and it's Jordan who kills Kozak, who tries to go into the site a little bit. Demon crawling around on the floor. Not much he can do, and I think it's going to be Jordan that takes him out here. Exactly as predicted. Great push from Jordan. Great effort from blue team, but it's orange team who wins this one. Demon is a slithering snack. Yep, you can definitely say that one. Another round goes to blue team. They are really, they're really just going at it this time. This looks like it's going to be a good matchup. So far, no significant lead. So I'll be interested to see how this turns out.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And they're on this site now. And then it's gonna go opting for the Ash over the Maverick this time. Bringing the Echo is Jordan, which is going to be very, very interesting. Crunchy with the Valk. We saw him bring the Valk last round as well. Sorry?
Bomb
Yeah,
located
are you
by
talking to me?
attackers. 10 seconds left.
Oh yeah, I heard you. I thought you were gonna like say more, so I was like, okay, I'll just
5 seconds to
talk until. Alright.
Load a new mag.
attackers' objective is to defuse the bomb.
Wait, I have to turn down the game volume a little bit. I can barely hear you. The match replay thing. The instant replays. What about it? It's fucked. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Is the stream fine? Like my stream? Is it still fucked or is it good now? Alright, cool. Oh, that's fine. Here we go. A lot of Chip yanks the entire site just before dying to Nordic. Who gets traded out immediately. And Kozak with another kill. Huge job there from Kozak. Leaving Jordan in a 1v4. He gets one from far away. That 1.5 magnification coming in clutch. The diffuser is in Jordan's control right now, I think. Well, it's in the middle of the site, so I'd say it's more in Jordan's control than anyone else's. This could be a huge clutch here from Jordan. He sees Danskin. He shoots at him, but he whiffs a little bit. Anvil and a Frost Trap, leaving Demon and Danskin to fight for themselves. Rotating around his Demon. Jordan hears him. Holds that flank, but he's not pushing there yet. Jordan with a huge kill onto Danskin. They're pushing him one by one. Anvil's about to die, but it's Demon who gets the kill. Huge round there from Demon to get that kill. I didn't think he would be able to do that. Oh, it's the Blackbeard shield that saves his life there at just the right moment. Good job from Demon to win that one. And as we've seen so far, a back and forth. Great little back and forth between these two teams. Just what you like to see. This time it is Crunchy bringing the Echo. I wonder if it's going to get more use than it did with Jordan, who pretty much abandoned those drones as soon as he placed them down. Kozak bringing the fuse. Now that is going to be fun. That is going to be fun, especially since this site has 0 vertical destruction. It has a little bit right where I'm looking at right now. It's this floor. It's this as well. It's this entire room. Never mind. It has quite a lot of vertical destruction, so it's going to be fun to watch. But also there's a lot of walls, which now that Fuse can go through reinforced walls, that could also be fun. Those bandits and new jammers could pose a bit of a threat, but will they is the question. The Ash of Demon breaching straight in. Jordan taking out Danskin very early on. They didn't even take a teammate out of their own. quick 3v3 after a couple trades. Jordan iron sights MP7 on the bandit. Huge round so far. Demon takes out another. That would be Nordic. He hears somebody shuffling around on site. And an early engagement there for him versus Crunchy. And there goes Anvil, who kills himself with a Flores drone. Crunchy and Jordan have Demon surrounded, but where is Ship when you need him? Jordan could die here if he pushes out. He does push out. He somehow survives. Survives even more. Demon on very low HP. Somehow survives that. C4 does not survive that shot from Jordan, though. And Jordan could technically ace here. That is technically an ace. It's a 4K, considering that... considering that Anvil killed himself. So that is essentially an ace, because we don't know that Jordan wouldn't have killed him. Great job there. Yeah, great round there for blue team, taking out another one. Will they get another couple rounds and finish this out of regulation, or will this go into overtime like we so often hope for it to? Bedroom and office it is again. Nordic bringing the Azami, now that's going to be interesting, and Jordan bringing the Aruni with the DMR, which I will say, Jordan is very good at very many things in this game. DMR's not one of them, so we'll see how that works. He's obsessed with this camera right now. It's a very good camera. It's a very good camera. It can't get shot from the stairs, so very good camera. Nordic creating some interesting angles here with Kiba barriers. Demon is the one to go out this round. And it looks like the rest of the team is just going to be rushing straight through this one door. Or maybe not. Maybe they're going to play this a little bit more staggered. Kozak with the fuser in hand, of course, pushing by himself halfway across the map. At least he's droning himself in, so that's a plus. You don't often see that from people who take the diffuser and push in halfway across the map from the rest of the team. Peter on a huge roam could do damage if they push here, which it doesn't look like they are going to be pushing here. Nordic again with these Kiba barriers creating some interesting angles, blocking off certain doors, making it just a little bit more difficult for them to push anywhere. And here we go, first engagement there from Peter. Jordan is right there next to him to help him out. Peter, of course, playing the Thunderbird, could heal himself now. He does take a little bit of damage. He does do even more damage. That Ying does not really hit. And it's Jordan to take out Danskin with the DMR, so I guess he can do something. The rest of these attackers all still pushing around here. It looks like Jordan's going to get hit in the back by Kozak. And it's Kozak to get Peter. It's Ship to get Jordan. And all of a sudden, this is looking a lot less likely for this defensive wing to... Defensive team to win this. Anyway, Crunchy in an engagement against Kozak has to fall back and rotate all the way around, leaving Nordic all by his lonesome in sight. There's still a lot of time for these attackers to win. Kozak is being attacked by his own team, delaying these attackers even further. Meanwhile, Crunchy, slowly getting back from the roam, could do some damage here. Nordic being slowly pushed. If they just all push him at the same time, he's dead, but it doesn't look like they're going to be doing that. I don't know why Crunchy's this far away from sight, and they do push Nordic. They get him out, and Crunchy is still so far away from sight. He has no diffuser control, no sight control, or even sight presence. Still just crouch walking around the map. He might do something. He sees someone, but he whiffs because it's the SMG-11. I am just so amazed with the work that we see before us. He's gonna waste that C4. All good and well, and he does get taken out by Anvil there. Great round from Orange Team to bring it to 5-5. Great job, Crunchy. You know, you win some, you lose some, and sometimes you get back to sight in time. Sometimes you're just crouch walking around for, you know, 2.5 minutes. You know, that's fine too. That's also, you know, there's strategy in that as well, I'm sure. Kozak bringing the glass. Now that's gonna be the one to watch, unless he's the one to die first, which from the chat earlier we can see that no one wants to kill themselves. So he's gonna be doing it every single time because the rest of the team is not that keen on you know, making this a fair game. But I don't know that the other team is that keen on making this a fair game either, considering how many times they've shot themselves in the foot, almost literally. Crunchy playing the Cav. Now this is an operator you play if you want to crouch around the map for 2.5 minutes, 100%. So that's a great play there from him. Jordan bringing the Tachanka, not bringing the shield, which curious choice. It's Kozak to die next, and that's exactly what I was afraid of. This Cav play, or this glass play that I was very excited for, we are not going to see. Crunchy nearly dies there as Jordan's making a lot of holes with Tachanka's very big LMG. So far, they're only opening doors, but not actually entering anything. It's Danskin to take out Jordan very, very quickly, but not before losing a lot of HP. Is he aware that Crunchy is right behind him? He must be now as he gets droned out. But he isn't, because that call never came, and it looks like it's going to be an interrogation here from Crunchy, who decides on not doing that for I really do not know what reason. Great effort there from the people who droned Crunchy out and then didn't give the call. That is a well-placed air job there. Chip slowly making his way to his side, and it looks like Demon is right in tow. Shame there's no one on site, or at least on that part of the map, to do any damage. Meanwhile, Nordic on a very good flank, taking out Anvil, and Chip is dead in sight, leaving Demon all by himself against 3 attackers, against 3 defenders who do know exactly where he is, because before dying, Crunchy did, or Crunchy's not dead. There we go. Peter dies. Demon does get 1. They no longer have wall hacks on from the interrogation, so they have no idea where he is now. Although they probably have an idea. Somebody drops onto the first floor. That could be huge here, except he's aware, and that is Crunchy, who expectedly dies. Nordic drops as well. And in a very good position, Demon wins somehow a 4v1. Great job there, everyone. Or a 3v1 it was. Great job there. That was a very, very well played round. Orange team put themselves on match point now, which I'm fully in support of, considering some of the plays that happened on the other team. And I would maybe be more supportive of blue team had they not just thrown a 3v1. That is just very hard to support. But you know what? Jordan's got 13 kills, so I guess that's gotta count for something. You don't usually see him top frag like that. I think he's gonna be very happy. about his performance here, because he's gonna be like, oh yeah, my leaderboard stats are gonna go through the roof. But I think this is probably going to be my last time talking, because I'm fairly certain that he's going to kill me when I tell him that casual scrim stats do not count towards the leaderboards. So his 13 kills, some of them may even be with a gadget, will count towards basically nothing. But you know what? We're not here for the numbers. We're here for the fun. And I think Chip and Demon both understand exactly what I mean. Never mind, Demon's gonna kill himself. So, goodbye, Demon. You know, you clutched the last round. I think you deserve a little bit of rest. Yeah. Peter, you know, having a nice little bath. You know, these operators, they're in war so often, that they, a lot of the time, can't really, shower, so great job there. Danskin takes out Nordic. I don't even fucking know where. Oh, he's right underneath Peter. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, great job there from Danskin. He's being spotted. That was Crunchy at the top of the stairs. He's still at the top of the stairs. And if Danskin pushes even a little bit further up, he could just die. A little bit of fire from up top. Now, if they drop at the same time, he could win. That engagement, he does win the engagement. Oh my god, he gets stuck on the pillar. Anvil drops a little too late. He should have dropped at the same time as Danskin pushed. He whiffs on him just a little bit. Peter survives to live, to see another day. Jordan, trying to shoot at a Monty, as is Peter, so that was actually a better strategy than I thought at first. Crunchy returning back to site slowly. Meanwhile, Jordan trying to keep an eye on these entryways that these attackers are slowly creating. Anvil pushing all the way into sight. Crunchy nearly gets shot there, but evades him just in time. And Kozak slowly crawling through the wall, but he can't because it wasn't a good enough reach. Jordan actually does something with the DMR, leaving Chip all by himself, and blue team win another round. To bring this to 6-6, we are seeing overtime. You know, great job from Jordan, I guess, and from the rest of the team. Actually, you know what? Great job to Crunchy, because Crunchy really did a lot there by killing Danskin. So, good job there. They're starting the overtime on defense. Is blue team. Will they keep this momentum going, or will they throw another round? We'll see. I think they're going back to kitchen. I'm wrong. They're going back to the site that they just defended, which makes sense considering that they won it. As surprising as it was. Chip bringing the Jackal, which we haven't seen in quite a while. Demon bringing the Glass. I hope we finally get to see the Glass. How is Crunchy already on lower HP? I don't know. Peter bringing the Thorn. That's going to be fun. That is a very good Thorn placement. That actually might catch somebody out. Nordic, you know, back to playing the LS Scorpion. Actually pretty decent control over that recoil. Jordan taking the Mozzie, but not taking the Commando, which is curious. And we still don't get to see that Glass play. I mean, why do you bring the Glass and get my hopes up and then not actually let the Glass play? I think that's really mean, and really just kind of sucky. And I'm not a fan of it. Crunchy berating them with an Echo Drone. And it's Nordic with the first engagement to take out Kozak. Huge kill there. That is their hard breach gone. And Nordic pushes even further out. That recoil control less prominent than before. He pushes back out again. God knows why. Loses that gunfight. And, you know, Crunchy's still berating them with an Echo drone. Not anymore, because I'm pretty sure he got shot. Or at least I hope, because he was really restless with it. Now Jordan with a huge flank could do a lot of damage up here. They don't have a Nomad. They do have 6 Claymores, though. And I'm willing to bet that not one of them is going to get placed. So Jordan with a... and a Claymore does get placed. Wow, he does pre-place a C4 that could do some damage. He blows it a little too quickly, which, you know, Jordan sometimes does that. But, you know, sometimes he also lasts a little bit longer with the C4, so you never know. And Jordan loses that gunfight very quickly against Danskin. Great job, Danskin. 360 knife, great job. Leaving Crunchy and Peter to fight for themselves. Jordan could have really done something there, but he blew prematurely and unfortunately did nothing. As did that Thorn Gadget, which they just sort of walked through. Crunchy loses his life as well. And it's all up to Peter now, who could do this. He can see the barrel of the gun of the Jackal. And he can see the 0, but he whiffs on both. He gets the Twitch, though. Great job from Peter. He could win this round. It's a 1v2. They're both going through the same doorway. He gets Chip, and that's the diffuser gone. Anvil on very low HP, lower HP than Peter is. And I think Peter might still have one Thorn Gadget somewhere available to do a little bit of damage onto Anvil, and it's that Elamine that gives Anvil's position away and probably stuns him a little bit, making it harder for him to see. Peter wins that round, and one step away from victory. Peter catching up to Jordan with 14 kills each. On the opposite end, we have Demon and Danskin both on double digits. Then we have Kozak on 9, and Chip and Anvil both on 3. Although I will give it to Anvil, because Anvil has has had to kill himself quite a lot. Meanwhile, Chip was very often left in a 1vx all by himself. So, you know, that also counts for something. It's very difficult to win a round when you're in a 1v4. Or it's very hard to get kills when you're in a 1v4 and getting pushed. Back to this site they go. They played this before. Fuck if I remember how it went, but I know that they played it before. So great job there. I wonder if it's going to be Demon or Anvil this time that die, because I have very, very little expectation of it being any of the other 3. And it is going to be Demon, it looks like. Well, goodbye, Demon. Was nice knowing you. Finally, that ringing's gone. And Danskin gets yanked very, very quickly. Great play there from Nordic. I gotta say, that was very, very cleanly done. Very good yank play. And it's Chip to die next. As Jordan pushes all the way into sight, gets straight at it immediately. Great job from Anvil. But it's Crunchy who pushes in behind him to get another one. It's all up to Kozak now, playing the Kaid on the opposite end of the site. They are walking all the way around. They are giving themselves away somewhat, but still not quite enough. They are going to be droning him. That Mew Jammer helps him out, and he gets one, gets yanked again, and that's another one for Nordic. Great job, Nordic gets himself up to double digits as well. What a round from Nordic. Oh, is that GG? That is GG. Well, great job to Jordan with the 15 kills.